bear with me, right? Envy, let's say they blow out a playoffs finish, let's just say last, right?
Okay.
Not completely impossible. They win champs. Is that more crazy than what happened last year?
Yes. It depends on who they beat, because maybe they get a tough, like, if they have to run through 100 Thieves, Optic, E United, Gen G just to win champs, then, like, that would be
nuts.
Way too absurd.
Okay, that's fair.
It depends.
Well, Optic Gaming, Team Envious, our final cast of this year's Pro League. It should be a good one. It's been a great year, and I'm excited for the year to come to an epic conclusion. As it stands, Optic Gaming inside the hill. It was Envy that touched it first, so they had a small lead, but the Green will deal with the lead and get themselves some hill time.
And Envy, of course, debating. You get one more crack at a push. You got to make sure you don't give away the back spawns, because Scump probably just going to go for the quick rotation while his teammates fight for the hill. Inside the hill, Karma, well, not quite the last man standing. It's going to be Dashy, but Envy do get the re-break. And you see in the feed, Scump actually does get caught and hunted down. So Envy stable on the rotation for now. Optic, though, good for those final 10 seconds. They'll have a 20-point lead going to the second hill.
And these are a couple of key fights Gunless is going to have to win. Throws out the nade. That connects with TJ. There's the second. Scump falls. There's one more there. Assault falls to Karma, and Gunless, well, he just wins the fight. So good rotation coming in from Envy. As now the spawns for Optic Gaming a little far away, so they're going to have to traverse across the map. Some free time here for Team Envious.
And Decimate has gone on a tear early on. Man, he's 7-3 for the moment, leading the lobby. Of course, now you know the pressure's coming in through barrels. Nades have been a problem for Optic trying to get through here, but maybe they have clearance to the point, but you see Aches and Assault double up together, the duo back together. And they stabilize on the second hill. Optic Gaming are now getting the bad spawn, which is good news if they can break, is bad news for the rotation.
And this all really started because of how far up Gunless actually pushed through barrels. It forced such a deep spawn, and now Optic Gaming spawning on. Oh, this is huge for Team Envious. They built themselves a lead, which will be eradicated, fair enough. Scrap time goes to Optic Gaming, but now the hold on Fountain. This could be another good hold from Envy, which can see a big lead.
Well, you see actually Ache spawned so far out when Karma picked up that kill, so you think it's a good opportunity for Envy, and it is. Technically, you get those back spawns, but Optic, well, they were pouring on the pressure. A couple of them die, and now they are spawning on the other side of the map. Krim and TJ, they are going to have to go massive, but Silly's going to come in and shut both of them down. So there was a window of opportunity for Optic, but Envy, they clutched up, and well, just one more gunfight.
Yeah, realistically, nothing Krim and TJ are going to be able to do there. You're going to get shot in your back. As now Optic Gaming go for a break. Over towards Fountain, 10-point lead has developed, but just like that, they win every fight they have to take. So Aches is the last man. Dashy takes care of him. Gunless will be able to at least find one, but that was far too easy for Optic to just walk basically through mid-map. 3 players take 1v1 fights, they win their fights, and they say, oh, well, there's the hill, I guess.
Okay, I mean, no problems for Optic Gaming, I suppose, just working on their fountain break, I guess. And, well, now they get 4 players over towards the new hill for the hold. Envy obviously has an extra man for the job, but that extra man was Silly. He's the first one to die. Scump able to find his second. The trades come in. Damage jump by Optic Gaming.
I want to point out, it's Karma having a very strong game. Double positive, 12 and 6. Tempest available for him already. Dashy picks up 2 with the nade, 1 with the gun. An Optic 20-point lead. Damon Barlow, aka Karma, 3-time world champ, looking to go for a bit of a flank, and well, he may be able to catch Envious off guard. He shuts down Gunless, and again, what a start to this map he's had. Man, simply not missing. As Scump shuts down Decimate, Optic. That's just a really good barrels hardpoint.
Yeah, and you see Karma, they have to go so far around the map just to hunt him down. You get back to the hill, and you got to deal with Solid Dashy, able to pick up 2. It has been a weird mismatch of
Lord!
Specialists and gunfights.
Decimate!
By the way,
wow!
Disgusting.
That's 3 inside the hill. 2 players shooting at him, somehow turned into Neo from the Matrix right there, dodging bullets, survives, and earns Envy a little bit of scrap time. On rotation, Envy first to the party, and Decimate. His spider senses, his COD senses tingling. That's unfortunate. Krim shoots him in the back. Envy, though, again, chipping away at the Optic Gaming lead.
Is that the Peter tingle? I think coming out just a little bit, but Decimate might be the first player on his team to earn a specialist, and he's rocking Vision Pulse, so he's obviously playing very well, but definitely needs a little bit of help. You got the War Machine from Dashy, and starts out a little slow, does get a team kill, but able to slow down the push of Envy and find another kill thereafter. And Damage being done is just enough for Optic to hold off on the first push. The tables turned from the first time around. This is now Optic Gaming with the advantage, the scrap time, and the rotation anew.
Well, Optic with the lead, but this was a hill P2. Envy controlled very well. Now they're going to have to break through barrels. It seems like a good time to send it over to Envy. Astro Gaming listening.
Oh, we got TXT, we're back.
Try to hold Ben.
Left side, tip is me.
Oh,
10%, back right, close right. Nice, go, float out, back,
One
shot, Brendan. Yeah, pop time is here, I have church. Back dead.
Where do you spawn? Where do you spawn?
I have church, I have church.
I'm trying to get back door. I have back door help.
Back door. Two back doors.
Hit a back door. Hit a back door.
One more. Church down.
Go back door.
Church down.
Left
Barrels after that. Left side church. Front side church somewhere.
There's two church.
I'm floating. Might go to the back.
Definitely might go to the back.
Two church on man.
Back, they're floating in. Hold that. I can nade side. Wait. I might rotate.
Barrels got
Back church. He's side door church. Don't go to the back. Do not go to the back.
No,
I don't
three
have
gate. Two went up the rampart.
Got me weak.
I've grabbed his grapple.
I must have vision to kill. I'm way ahead of their vision too.
I don't see him orange.
Where do you guys want me to go?
You grapple out. Wait for our teammates. You should go left corner mid alley and grapple out. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm going.
20.
One here on the sub. Yellow subs.
Yellow subs, come back. You can head David. Nice. So I'm back.
Yellow subs got two.
Weak. Nice.
I mean, Chance, you hear the coordination out of Envy there. That was pretty much perfect. Silly with the grab slam, vision used, and you even heard Decimate say, I'm so far ahead of their vision. Krim was about halfway through, and he's now just a little bit over that. It's just a great first rotation, really, out of Decimate.
And Decimate really has been playing outstanding, and that's another, probably the better way to break into Fountain Hill. Optic Gaming just kind of walk through. You don't expect that to happen very often, so you coordinate the specialists, especially the vision pulse. So nice to have on the way through. So Envy able to retake the lead. They're going to be able to bump it up by about 20 points. And they got the rotation and knew the Maddoxes inside and around barrels for Envy has been on point, Ben.
Now, though, can you give yourself a massive lead? A great fountain hold. That's what we expected, really, in the first rotation. Now, War Machine is out for Gunless. The Tech 5 boost, of course, has been used as well. You expect a couple of players to pull out Flak. Dashy didn't have it, but there's no one else for Gunless to shoot because Decimate and Silly, they're killing them all. That's 4 players go down, and for Gunless, he's now 105 away from streaks. Envy taking it to Optic Gaming here in map number 1. Assault pushes out. He's close to streaks. 30 points all he's going to need. Gunless still just waiting so patiently. Aix has got a little bit of information. The last War Machine will be thrown out as well as the nade, and EKA would give him streaks. Meanwhile, Aix himself close to streaks. It's streak central potentially here for Team Envy.
You got your options. Not a single one on board yet. There's the first one to strike. It's going to be the Lightning. You stay inside the hill. You get the Hellstorm. Another player gets the Lightning. He earns the Hellstorm just like that. You got 3 on board. More importantly, do you even need it? You now have a 70-point lead. It's going to be just a little bit higher. I mean, Envy, the game is obviously in their hands right now. They completely turned up at the end. Use the Hellstorms, use the streaks. You're sitting in the hill. Optic Gaming is a struggle bus of a first map for them as Envy just completely took control.
I mean, Decimate, Gunless, and Silly took over. Let's be honest, that's essentially what's just happened. The game not over just yet. It's close. It's real close. There, the streaks come through. More streaks earned. GG, map 1. It's the boys in blue.
That's right. Thanks, Ben. I caught up with Bevels from Team Envy, and he said he's glad that the team is finally getting some map wins on the board, but overall is still just really frustrated. Right now, he thinks the main issue that they need to work on is their tempo and their pacing, and, you know, he also acknowledges that we didn't make playoffs, so all we can really do now is kind of get as comfortable as possible before we face that play-in bracket at Miami. Now, from Optic Gaming, I also spoke to their coach, Teep, and I asked first if he was at all surprised that Elevate was able to take them out to 5 maps, and he kind of hesitated and then admitted, yeah, I am surprised. We kind of played like crap. Apparently on map 4, we fall asleep. He also said that they're changing some things up with the map vetoes and that for this series, they're kind of facing Envy on some of their, what he calls middle of the road maps, but he is expecting a 3-1 for this series. Let's see if they can do it. Ben and Chance, back over to you.
So, yes, they're 0-17 as of recent Search and Destroy, but they've mixed things up at least a little bit. It shouldn't last too much longer.
Just win a map, right? Like, just end the streak. Like, really? Come on. Round number 1 already Number advantage, Optic Gaming. Silly will take that away, Crim will give it right back. Silly 1v2. Crim and Dashi both with 2 kills apiece this round. Silly, no dead silence. Is that going to have an effect on the round? Of course, it is a round Optic Gaming will need to plant on. Silly spots Dashi. Doesn't win the fight. 1-0 Optic Gaming.
I think that was Karma that hurt him.
I don't think Silly.
Never hope.
Yeah, Silly. Even if he wins the first fight, you know, Crim's going to come sliding out and challenge, and he would have found the kill himself. So, the first round. The Dashi snipes. Is it Aches counter sniping? Please tell me it is. Oh, I would have loved that. Not going to be this round at least.
And this is what I'm curious about. Like Dashi said specifically, like I'm going for World Star. So like, does that like if he is kicking it up a notch in that category, like what does that mean?
No scopes, cross mat. About the only way you get better, right?
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm interested. Either way, Optic, first blood, and they don't have any water control. They don't have any B control. Optic, I guess assume that there's players over near towards A, but there's not.
And Envy's being a little slow here on the B play. I mean, they are men down. To try and find anything they can. TJ's going to sniff it out at B, and instantly the rotation is going to come through. Nade in hand. His bomb going to go down in time. Well, trophies help, so you don't have to worry about it. Well, maybe that's what Dashi meant. Assault traded out. Karma finds 8. 4 versus 1. 3 versus 1 as it was Karma with the team kill this time. And
Decimate.
Okay, Karma's still alive. Oh, not like this. Makes it a 1v2. Scump instantly with the trade. A couple extra points there for him as he slides over. He'll grab the defuse. Optic Gaming 2-0.
Okay, thank God Decimate got that kill.
Yeah.
If Karma got to play the game
It's a
by
bad
getting
luck.
2 kills, kills a teammate, and then gets Decimate at the end when he is stunned. Out from the door. It's like no one's looking, and the player that is looking isn't going to be able to defend his teammates, so you just kind of die for free 1 by 1.
I think the thing that makes this worse is the fact that Bevels is their coach.
Well, I don't know if I feel bad for him just because, like,
do.
17, like,
There's nothing he can do. Well,
he could play for him, like.
find a substitute halfway through a series. Could get worse.
They'll be fine.
Well, here's a round. Get some life. Scump left in a 1v3. 3 points for Gunless as he shoots the trophy. Scump holding the angle. There's the first, but yeah, Envy are always just gonna. As now Envy back on the attack. Down 2-1. Right, a round win here. Ties it all back up. Dashi with no information yet. Envy have tried to take over mid. And there will be a 2v1. Dashi and Karma may actually have a couple of fights here. Gunless will fall first. Dashi finds Decimate. 2-man advantage. Just like that.
It's an interesting round for Envy as well. Scump has the information. Players are backing away from Rock, but there's a player deep in the water. Aches is a very strong swimmer.
Scuba diving.
He's made it all the way around Optic, and they're not aware of it just yet.
Might be soon. On the other side of the map, TJ, he got the audio too. Heard the footsteps, and that was just far too easy. All right, Aches, 1v5.
He's trying to jump off the map. Well, yeah, I think he thought about it. Off is getting the kills, so like Optic was prepared. I feel like it was a missed opportunity with the information that they had.
I feel like at this point you're Envy. Wolfpacking every round might not even be the worst idea. It was LG that did it last year, if you remember, when they were going through a really horrible spell of search. They just said, all right, well, we're just going to run around together. What's the worst that can happen? At least that way you're not getting picked off and then torn apart by man advantages and just traded out. First blood. Again. Goes to Scump. Assault, though. Quickly manages to make it back to a 4v4. Eggs puts some shots down. Bomb still not safe enough to plant just yet. Scump backs away. There's going to be a rotation now over towards A. Well, Crim's already heading over there. Envy aren't going to spot anything at B. Karma's lingering around. But even he might rotate now. Envy could get some pretty good timing if they're fast.
They hear him. Crim's calling him out. Now you don't feel if you're Optic like you can get the bomb down for free. You're worried about getting wall banged. Envy right back in the normal spots. But there is a player that they identified mid-map. Dashi and Karma go hunting. Now Crim falls in the engagement, but that bomb just rotated quick over towards B. Dashi falls along the way. Scump, he just needs to get the bomb down, but Envy, they're going to stop it. Decimate is here. Yes, Karma gets the trade, but a 1v2 with 0 time on the clock. And only 10 bullets. There is simply no way
not much he could do in that situation. So Envy get their second round win. 3-2 now. Still advantage up to Gaming.
Now Envy right back to this A site. They had a little bit of success earlier. They were on defense before, but everybody stacked up in A and just take the gunfight 12-5. You decimate for the cross, so Krim just needs to dip out to stay alive, but job number 1 might be done. I was going to say maybe you can get the bomb down, but then Aches falls, and for Envy, that just makes it so much more difficult.
It really does. Optic Gaming starting to stack over towards the site. Dash is thinking about maybe even hitting the flank, but Assault does find 2 out of nowhere, seemingly. So 2v3. Gunless is flanked. Now it's a 2v2. There's a pinch. Crim's full, and it's a 2v1. Assault gets a double.
Return to MVP form, Ben.
Real quick, I'm pretty sure it was you that said it, wasn't it?
What?
That last year, going in, Assault was, yeah,
he
nothing
like,
crazy, but champs, wow.
And the event him and Silly had at the end. I mean, again, the bracket form was nice, but they played out of their minds.
Sure did. Is it maybe a return to form for him? 8-3, he sits. Silly, can't say the same. 1-6, but Envy's tied it up. 3-3, and importantly for them, after Assault with the 4-piece, he now finds himself one-off streaks. Aches doesn't react at all to being shot in the back. Assault falls, and, well, back to envious things, I guess. Who would have thought? Player in the water on Hassie Search. Krim finds 2. Good round for him. Dashi 9-4, leading the way for Optic Gaming. Of course, no streaks on the side of Envy, as Assault did fall last round. Envy back on the attack. Spread the map, and Gunless with some nice shots. A headshot onto Dashi. Gives him first blood, and of course, the 1-man advantage.
Yeah, this spot is actually very nice. Yes, you don't have the height advantage, but it is very difficult to be killed by players unless they're charging from over top of you. Now you got the extra man. Get the bomb down towards B. You do have a man in water for the side of Envy, but
I think Karma's about to get great timing, and TJ's hitting a flank too. This round could fall apart for Envy. Bomber's going down. Assault's in the water. Does TJ spot him? Well, there's about as free as a kill you're ever gonna get. There it is. Second challenges. Krim shuts him down. 3v3. Envy saving graces. They managed to get out and into towards the corridors. However, they just ran straight into Scump, and Gunless will fall as well. Optic Gaming take the round. 5-3.
Scump and TJ are quite the duo, it seems like, on these B retakes over towards Hacienda. It is very different than the one they had yesterday against, what was it, Elevate that they were playing against?
From leveling up the series, and of course the streak of search and destroy losses for Envy continues. At that point, we should probably start taking bets on when it's going to end. Like how far is it going to go?
Or what year
do they hit? Do they hit 20? Is 30 too far?
Yeah, I mean, it has to be Miami, right? Well, or they win this one, or it goes to a game 5 and they clutch up. I'm not very optimistic about it happening anytime soon, but it's never over till it's over.
One more round for Optic. TJ tagged up top corridor, dips away. Bottom 5 place. Is it a safe haven? No, it's not. Gunless is there, and Gunless wins the fight. First blood. Again for Envy, and again for Gunless. Silly 1-8 as it stands. Really not having a good map whatsoever. It is Optic that need to attack and plant the bomb, and well, that's unfortunate for Assault. Doesn't get the angle. Karma challenges 4v4.
Players for the Sog just going to fly out. Karma kills 1, and you think the pinch is set there for Optic, but Karma backs away. Doesn't go for the instant challenge because he's got Dashy coming through the hallways, but I think they spotted him out. He's got to get the dash punch. He connects with the first, gets hunted, comes down to Karma for the 1v1.
And he's also close to streaks. Not that it may have any impact if he just wins the 1v1. 20 seconds left. Aches versus Karma. What a 1v1, and Aches challenges, wins it. Plenty of time. Gets over towards the site. Diffuses the bomb. Envy stay alive, and Karma made that as difficult as he possibly could for Aches. He forced him to hunt him down. Up. There's a round to get one. Be now. There's a look at his POV. Back over to the trusty staircase.
And just to keep in the back of your mind, Karma, if not streaks, he's about probably just a kill away from the Tempest. So if you see him pop up in the kill feed, potentially he might pull the old electric lightning gun out. The bomb does get planted by Silly. TJ though first.
Oh no. Oh no. Wins the fight after some shaky shots. 4v3. 4v2. Gunless redeems himself, finds the kill on Takama, so no Tempest this round. Crim does find Gunless though, so 3v2, 2v2. Crim's got a double. 20 seconds. Not like this, Envy. Not like this. 1v1. It's Assault versus TJ. TJ spots him. 14 seconds, time's ticking. He's gonna have to challenge. Assault should know he's there. He goes for the challenge, wins the fight. We're going to round 11.
As well.
Stay composed.
It all comes down to this.
0-18 on the horizon. Envy on the attack. B is wide open. I mean, wide open. Envy don't know it, but if they plan and get away, this could be huge.
And this is the first time they've made a quick commitment to the bomb. They have been very scared to plant it so far, but they plant it and they get out.
It's happening. It's happening. Gunless is in water. Crim's been spotted. Nade over towards the site. Crim's gonna spot Gunless first blood! Quick trades though. Aches with a double 3v3. Karma goes down. It's happening. Envy, it's a 3v2. Optic needs to defuse the bomb, but Scump and Crim both find kills. No! Surely not like this. Decimate 1v2. Can he stay alive? He can. 1v1. 17 seconds. They've done it. The streak is over. Envy winner search finally. After months, and Gunless facial expression sums it up.
Gridlock thing. Like they were tweeting out, like we're gonna play him on Gridlock, and then like they ban it last second. It's like, oh, you had the opportunity, should have played him on Gridlock. But here we are, Envy up 2-0 over Optic Gaming. Of course, frequency controller map Optic, well, might be happy to play. Doing pretty well off the rip. It's only Aches that was really able to get some kills for the team, and he does get quite a few.
Oh, that's 3. Looking for number 4. One player will be mid-map. Common there to deal with it. So early on, still very, very even. In fact, now Envy do have an advantage, but the zone's contested. Crim, a lot of work to do. Can't get it done. Team kill does come through though. Now a flank from mid-map. Dashy with 1, Dashy with 2. Optic Gaming, defend A.
Dashy 250 off of his streaks as well, so look for him in the feed to get a couple kills. He's got TJ for the bait, now just 150 off his streaks, or Karma for the bait. Someone for the bait. He's got help all over the place.
100.
Shoots the trophy to get even closer, and Envy, they are having none of it. They are rotating to the other side of the map, over towards B, and there's the Lightning. He is baiting all of his teammates to great success. 6-0 start for Dashy.
Pings the Lightning, forces them out, gives Karma a chance to get a loaded controller, maybe even a pick. He's unable to do so, but now TJ is flanking, and you can see the effect of that ping. That's why you see so many players just opt to go for the ping first before just calling in the Lightning strike. Forces the other team to concede map control, fear of just dying, especially in a mode like Control where lives can be so crucial towards the end and your life count huge. But as it stands, Envy again looking to put some pressure over towards B. The first tick in, second tick looking to come through, but now you have to worry about the actual Lightning strike. Dashy finds 2, Silly and Gunless both fall, pressure over towards A, unsuccessful, but throughout all of this chance, it's still 11-11 life count.
Yeah, realistically, that Lightning is a huge bailout because it could have been a lot worse if he doesn't find 2, and even now, it is not great. 2-life lead. You got bodies on A. Second tick is through. Optic Gaming not going to fight it. They are all rotating over towards that B point. It's going to be Karma pushed out the farthest, but no one's going to show from that angle. Question is for Envy, how many do they send through mid? How many do they send on the flank? Because right now, with a minute and a half, they're just looking for kills.
Well, speaking of kills, Crim's gonna have a lot of work to do. 4 players pushing over towards him. Now he spots it, and just a little too late. Dashy at least able to find 1. Make that 2, almost 3. Gunless with the trade. TJ now flies towards the back, but this is what Envy was trying to set up. It's a spawn trap. 7v5. No more respawns available for Optic Gaming. Aches and Assault pick up 2. It's a 6v3. You should know no one else is coming off spawn. Scump tracks back. He kills Aches. 5v3. 60 seconds on the clock. Essentially a round of search.
Round of search. Optic trying to get that 3v5 clutch, and of course, well, I was going to say maybe they can afford to let players get on the B point for the information, but even then, it's only 1 tick. Envy, they are sending 4 men on the flank. Scump and Crim are ready for it, but it's still 4 players they have to deal with.
Aches is playing a safety role, bottom orange. There's the first grapple. Silly acts as bait. Scump and Crim able to find 1 Assault with the double. Now it goes down to TJ. 1v2, not able to get it done. Envy take round 1.
only man that was live, and he ended up picking up 2 spawn kills. And even just to be able to find 2 after that and 1 kill that was a trade right before, it just maintains that life advantage. And if Fakes falls without getting those kills, it's a tied game. And then instead of a 3v5, it's a 5v5, and Optic in a much better spot.
Optic gaming off the break. Don't really dedicate themselves to either side. Now they get the opening mid-map, they converge down over towards B, but team kill from Gunless sees a 2 life advantage, 3 life advantage now for Optic, and also a tick already into B. Much better opening break here for Optic Gaming, and Optic, they lose the first round. Obviously heard Envy earlier on. Let's head over to Astro Gaming listening with Optic Gaming.
Don't die, I'm watching it.
Our front window or something.
Keep a cat now, keep a cat now. He could be in our plat.
I'll pick up a plat, I got a plat.
Keep a cat now, guys. He might be flanking elbow, bro. No, he's in our war. Oh, shit. Yo, watch your back and window, watch your back and window.
No, here.
Yo, one guy outer on
Yo, he's plat.
We are
plat dead.
Nice.
He's in A.
Another one in A. One more in A, one more in A. 2 in A.
I got out. 2 A.
Where is he?
He went away B, ran away B. Hold our base.
Yeah, I'm on elbow.
You.
Are we going A? I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back.
Pat, one shot. One shot.
Yo, our window.
Coming up here.
One shot up, pseudo window. Nice.
Dead. They're gonna still be behind us, I think.
I want to know.
Nice, 2.
Kobe down.
Went the ladder. He threw a nade.
Yo, spawn killing.
Oh, fuck.
Assault spawn killing. He's our elbow.
Our elbow.
He's still there. We spawn. Yo, he's spawner. We spawn close.
I got you, I'm watching him back.
He's on the B pillar, bro.
They grapple A.
You heard the call out. Swan killing. And Assault being a nuisance. He's pushed up a couple of times, played for kills, and it's just forcing Optic off Spawn to be a little wary. And because of that play, Optic finds himself down a couple of lives, but just like that, a resurgence of kills for the green wall. Crim with 2. Now all of a sudden, the life count just at 1. The advantage in favor of Envy. 2 ticks basically through over towards A. Assault finally falls. Do Envy have to give it up? They do. 1:43, and we're basically back where we were last round.
Yeah, story of the round has really been Envy doing a great job of fulfilling that nuisance sort of role. Optic, though, they are going for the spread. 1 man mid, 2 men on either side, going for the pinch. Of course, they can set up spawn kills if these players on Envy start to fall. It's going to be a stun straight into a War Machine. Dashy with the opening.
Trophy's down now, but is that opening big enough? Dashy looking to just find it. Now up to Gaming, trying to put pressure in the site, but it's a team kill from Dashy. He now gets into the hill himself, but he's forced to back away, connected with a stun. 7-6 still. 1 life advantage for Envy. Up to Gaming, trying to collapse through from mid. 3 go down. 5v4. 4v4. Shots from Dashy at range. Assault could use the Tempest. He's going to go for it. Envy won this round. Done and dusted. Karma will drop. Grab Slam used as well. Envy looking to throw everything at this round to close it out. But TJ still with a possibility of winning the round.
He's got time to work with. He needs another gun, though. Like, the SOG is definitely nice. And maybe with the buff, maybe not as much, but for over towards B, it would be nice to have at least a Maddox. He's able to find that. The Tempest, though, about to run out. And he's at least able to dodge that, and he doesn't get the first blood at attack 5 a little too much. So Envy, hefty investment, attack 5, Tempest, War Machine, Grab Slam.
Everything. 1 more for 3. What confidence that's going to give them for the rest of the week, and of course heading into playoffs. More importantly, to start this round, Assault, 250 off streaks, and of course he is on the attacking side, so if he can get some capture points over towards B, he's going to be in a very, very good position. Teammates still there that could bait for him. Takes, though. They want to just take their time, looking for the pick. Karma has to stay alive here.
Of course, if you take too much time off the clock, I mean, you're going to eventually put yourself in a bad spot, but start getting a couple kills, they make the move. Grapple player gets cut down, but Assault still just waiting for the bait to come in. Enough teammates fall, he feels obligated to make a play. And Karma actually falls. The help came in from Decimate. Still 250 off.
Trophy right in front of him as well, which I'm sure he's eager to shoot, but now surely he falls here. No streaks for Envy. That a big win for Optic Gaming in the grand scheme of things. All that pressure over towards B did open up defenses towards A. Sakes will fall. And go up to Gaming. They get the contest before the first tick comes through. Silly basically runs directly in towards Dashy. TJ has his grab slam as well. Not gonna invest it just yet. Good defensive hold from Optic Gaming. Envy again forced now to rotate.
TJ definitely debating on when he wants to use this. Only knows about one player so far. Probably assume Aches is still that same player. So TJ probably not prepared for that second guy. 3 players over towards B for Envy. Got Karma down bottom cages, but you see Dashy falls. He's got to back away. They do not have bodies towards this B point, which Optic, they need to defend it.
But TJ, grapple available, grab slam available. There's the first. If you want to invest it here, the second tick coming through. Doesn't even need to. Shreds gunless. Second tick can be decapped as well. Envy, time is ticking. 27 seconds left. At least one player falls. It was Scump trying to get into A. Envy are inside again, but Dashy able to find one. Is it going to be enough? Kills coming through for Optic Gaming. Trades through for Envy. Contest no more. The cap can continue, but again, you have to remember, TJ does have that grab slam.
8v8, he's going to have to use it as well, almost certainly. Scump maybe even going to pop that tac 5. That's going to come through. You don't have to defend this point. You can set up for kills if you want, but the grab slam comes through. TJ able to find 2, looking for the third, can't connect. But either way, you got a 6v5, that small life lead, hunting down Decimate.
Oh, and if Decimate falls here, he wouldn't be able to pulse. I thought for a minute he could maybe make the Vision Pulse play, but it was too awkward of a situation. If he called it in and died instantly, you waste such a powerful specialist. 3v4, 10 seconds. Aches is going to get over to B. That's huge. That stops the clock.
Yeah, he stops the clock, but he feels the pressure. He's trying to play his life. They're trying to count how many players on Optic
3v3.
are nearby. 3v2 and Aches, now he's going for kills, but no one's near the point. You don't have time to make this happen. Aches for the 1v2s, got to get on the point, able to get there with 2.2 on the clock. Optic, just pinch him.
He has a stun. Has a stun. Throws it out. Still player up top. I think he thought both players were going to challenge at the same time. Very well played 2v1 by Optic Gaming.
Yeah, very solid.
Thank God Tac Mask was on Scump there. Because if it wasn't, he turns around and it goes the other way. Doesn't matter. They probably still would have won the round. But yeah, you're right. You're right. Optic Gaming win their first round.
Of course, now you got a Vision Pulse for Decimate. You got the War Machine on Gunless. And nothing for the side of Optic Gaming. So if you're on the side of Envy, you're probably thinking, maybe try to just win this here.
I mean, that was the mentality in round 2. Right? They used so much. However, Optic on the attack, tick into B. And again, it's Envy looking for a couple of spawn kills. Decimate turns around, may find Crim running over towards B. The collapse not there just yet. Optic's done really, really well to get 2 ticks through already. Can they find the third and final one? Well, it's Gunless off spawn who found a double. Assault with 1. They'll decap the third tick, but that's a job well done. And now Decimate's actually going to use the vision.
And he might be going hunting as well. He thought about running straight in, but he's actually going to commit. He's able to find 1. Definitely needs the help from his teammates. That third sweep about to come through, and the sweep is effective, but Dashy shuts him down. But when all is said and done, Envy have stabilized today, and they got a 4-life lead.
Now, that's the key, right? You use the Vision Pulse. You give yourself a 4-life advantage. Is that going to be enough? Pressure on B once again, but the kill feed, for the most part, is green. B may be gone, which means Envy now have to defend A with 0 progression for 2 minutes. Still a 3-life advantage, 18 to 15. Gunless still with a War Machine, so if he can get control of A, you can make sure there's no trophies down. But of course, Flak's still available for Optic Gaming to put on their classes, of course. Aches wins the fight up top against Scump. Back and forth everywhere on the map, Chance.
I mean, it's just trades like crazy. Gunless, the low man defending, players on point very quickly, but Karma does not last very long. Gunless was the lone man for a moment. All of Envy are here.
Crim has popped Vision Pulse, so that could be huge. Recognizing backs truly against the wall. That's licensed now for Gunless to pull out War Machine. First one astray, second, third connect, but Flak is out. At least it does some damage as Dashy flies in. Gunless finds the first. Assault's there to help. TJ on the hill. There's one for him. Teammates trying to get over towards the A point, but the contest still coming strong. Tempest is available as well on the side of Envy with Assault, but Aches flies in. It's an 8v5, it's an 8v4. War Machine out for Dashy, there's the double. We critiqued it earlier on. Is it gonna be enough to maybe extend the game? 1v5. TJ with it all to be done. He's Tempest Decimate's gonna challenge. He finds the first. 60 seconds. This would be a miracle. Envy 1 kill away from 3-0. TJ makes it a 1v3, escapes. He's a search and destroy Femon, and that's basically the situation he's found himself in. 50 seconds. There's no way Envy give it them. Finally, he falls gunless with the kill mid-map. Envy 3.
So you got an S&D win, you 3-0'd Optic. How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good. I mean, we're still just working on our kinks, figuring out our maps, what we like, what we don't like. You know, we practiced a week before this event. It's a last-minute change, and you know, we're still working on our kinks, and all we're focused on is Miami and Miami champs. So, feeling good.
What was it that broke the S&D drought here?
I don't know. Even that map, like, it was 6-5, but we felt like it should have been 6-3. I mean, we choked a lot of rounds, a lot of just like missed positions, giving up flanks, not small talking well. There was one situation I didn't listen to Pierce. Just a lot of miscommunication. We're still working those kinks out. We didn't get to practice S&D a lot, like we told you in those pregame interviews. Like, we just didn't have the chance to. So we're still working on our kinks, but we're confident. And you know, yeah, it was 0-17, but starting a new thing with a new team and looking forward to the future.
After a win like that, how are you feeling about going into the play-in bracket at Miami?
Good. You know, we want a good seed for that. It's a really important tournament, single elim, so anything can happen. But, I mean, I'm feeling confident. I know our team's good. Just got to figure it out. And, I mean, that win didn't really mean much to me. It's just optics. So, just moving forward, just want to get better as a team and keep preparing for the next 2 big events.
All right, big words. Thank you so much. This has been your PlayStation Instant Reaction. Back to Katie at the desk.
Thank you, Jess. They did it. Envy have done it in fantastic fashion.